This is Darren Overby, and in this video I'm going to show you the different ways that HostleSnap can receive reservations and what the difference is between a reservation source and a marketing source. So let's get started. So I did this little drawing over here, simple as it is, to represent all of the different ways that HostleSnap can receive a reservation. So right in the middle, this is a reservation. So of course, one way that HostleSnap can receive a reservation is when the staff manually enter that reservation. And during that process, they will be asked to indicate what the reservation source is. For these reservations, there will be no marketing source until check-in. In the case of a reservation that is being imported from MyAllocator, the reservation source will be any of the channels that MyAllocator sends to your hostel, which ones you have configured. So the reservation source would be Hostelworld, Airbnb, Booking.com, whatever the channel is. That's where the reservation source came from. In the case of your own website, the reservation source would be your own website. So those are the different reservation sources. It could be a third-party OTA, or it could be a manually entered and indicated reservation source by way of a drop-down, and these are configurable in the setup wizard, or it could be your own website. Now, let's move on to marketing source. So on your own website, you can receive visitors to your website from a variety of different sources. And generally, the marketing source, if they make a booking, is the website that they were on immediately before arriving at your website. There's a piece of HostleSnap tracking code that you put onto your website, and that enables HostleSnap to determine how a visitor or where a visitor was immediately before they were on your website. So in this case, if somebody was on Google immediately before they arrived on your website, the marketing source would be google.com. If they were on hostels with a Z.com, then that would be the marketing source. So each of these are marketing sources. The reservation source would be your hostel website. Now, in the case of third-party reservations that maybe come through MyAllocator or those that were manually entered, well, let me first go on to this one. The first one is that from MyAllocator, the marketing source will be the same as the reservation source. Somebody heard about you from Hostelworld, and the reservation source was also Hostelworld. In the case of manually entered reservations, the reservation source will be whatever the staff indicate when the reservation is made. But then at check-in, because HostleSnap doesn't know the marketing source, the staff will be prompted to ask the guest, how did they hear about your hostel? And they can fill out that marketing source by way of a drop-down.